Welcome back to the show, everybody. Guess what? SEC versus Ripple ruling is in. Judge Torres didn't disappoint. She must have heard me singing. Ripple wins, baby. Split decision. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube for exclusive content. Right now, $1.26 trillion market cap for crypto, ladies and gentlemen. The market is up 1.7%. But let's take a look real quick on XRP-LHQ, link underneath the video, and let's see what the XRP price is right now, ladies and gentlemen, because I'll tell you what it is. It's 60 cents. It's up almost 30% since this morning, just a couple hours ago. And make no mistake, that is because the decision is in from Judge Torres, ladies and gentlemen. Here from Eleanor Tarrant right now says order granting in part and denying in part. 621 motion for summary judgment. The foregoing reasons the SEC's motion for summary judgment is granted as to the institutional sales and otherwise denied. Defendant's motion for summary judgment is granted as to the programmatic sales, the other distributions, and Larson and Garlinghouse sales, and denied as to the institutional sales. The court shall issue a separate order setting a trial date and related pretrial deadline in due course. Let's get into this. It all started with James K. filing, as it has been throughout this entire process. I want to thank James and all of the legal analysts who have helped us through this process, and we're going to need their help even more to understand every nuanced detail of this decision. But however, let's roll into this, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the summary judgment. I want to show you this now. It says here specifically, the court does not address whether secondary market sales of XRP constitute offers and sales of investment contracts because the question is not properly before the court. Now, when you first read that, you think, damn, we're not going to get a decision on that? Don't worry, because what the judge actually did was rule from a much earlier perspective that just makes it a moot point to even bring that up. Further, it is not enough evidence for the SEC to argue that Ripple explicitly targeted speculators or that Ripple understood that people were speculating on XRP as an investment. Because a speculative motive on the part of the purchaser or seller does not evidence the existence of an investment contract within the meaning of Sinva Inc. versus Merrill Lynch and what you know the case law that's being cited here. In other words, you don't have to be a lawyer to know she's saying there's no investment contract, and you don't need to bring up the question about secondary market sales because she just cut it off at the pass. Here is the highlighted tweet that I have here. But let's take a look now at Meta Lawman, and we're going to get him on the show here as soon as possible. I guarantee you that. He is amazing. The Ripple decision is out. Split decision, as we thought, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get into exactly what that means and looks like. So this is what he says here. So after split decision, XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. Judge Torres. That is a win, baby. Then it says here, this is a huge win for Larson and Garlinghouse. If you look at this, he said, and the XRP community, while the court rules that some of Ripple's institutional sales of XRP were investment contracts and thus the sale of unregistered securities, to Ripple's sales of XRP to programmatic buyers, let's open this up again, through exchanges to anonymous buyers were not investment contracts. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ripple's other distributions of XRP to employees as compensation or to third parties to develop applications for XRP or XRP Ledger are not investment contracts. Larson and Garlinghouse sales of XRP are not investment contracts. This is magnificent what's going on here. Look, first of all, I want to thank Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Stuart Alderati, the entire legal team there, John Deaton for his impact on this trial. You cannot even put it into words. It's so incredibly profound. But this is what we want to look at now. Fred Rispoli says, so much good stuff in here for XRP, so much bad stuff for almost every other crypto. It's looking like a lot of projects will still have to run the Ripple gauntlet to get to the same place. Look, we have talked about this multiple times. That moment is now. It has arrived. Everything we have speculated on, a split decision, we thought it was going to be that. That's exactly what it is. They're going to set a pretrial date to deal with those early sales and figure that out. But I tell you this, every one of you who have fought the fight, every one of you that has beat back all of the FUD, have the family members, the co-workers, the social media, you own a crap coin. This is why we do all of this research. This is why we come in and tune in every day to one another to keep ourselves in line so we know what we hold. I tell you, on a day like this, I have to tell you, this is a remarkable moment in time, because I'll tell you something else that's just happened today. I want to let all of you know something very special. Each one of you that hold XRP now hold the only digital asset on planet Earth that has legal clarity. Now, what do you think about that? Let's take a look what Brad Garlinghouse has to say. Shout out to Brad. We said in December 2020 that we were on the right side of the law and will be on the right side of history. Thankful to everyone who helped us get to today's decision, one that is for all crypto innovation in the U.S. More to come. And then here's the tweet that really takes it home. Remember what he told us at XRP Las Vegas just a few months ago? He said, when we win, and we will win, we're going to plan a proper party. And he says now, and let's start planning that proper party. And I want to let Brad know right now, if you're listening, Brad, I am right here to help you plan that proper party, my friend. No doubt about it. It is going to be remarkable. We have waited over 2.5 years, ladies and gentlemen, for this moment. XRP is up right now, 30%, let's say. And I tell you something, I'm not even concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is that we got a decision that we needed, and we now hold at a moment where there's so much ambiguity, lack of clarity, suppression in this market. We now hold the one digital asset that has legal clarity above every one of the 20,000+ in this space. Now, I want you to think about what's going to happen over the next couple years. As Fred Rispoli said, the entire crypto market has to run the Ripple gauntlet themselves. Where is all the money going to go? Congratulations to each and every one of you. I couldn't do it without you. I know that you guys have meant so much to me. I cannot wait to get back to business, to really getting excited about the birth of this ecosystem of the XRP Ledger and all the amazing technology, innovation, and projects that are going to take off, because they know that this will be the place to build, because this is the place where there is no longer any question about legal clarity for the asset, digital asset XRP. What a remarkable moment. And I want to remind you again, FedNow launches in just 7 days. I had said, I was speculating, But I had said it would make sense to me if we had gotten a victory or some kind of a ruling at the very least, because FedNow is partnered with Ripple. And if they're going to launch on the 20th in just 7 days from now, it would make sense to me that they would launch on or before that date. Well, it's here. And I think it speaks high evidence to what is coming in the future of XRP holders, because that domestic payment rail infrastructure that's going to be launched in just 7 days is going to be a way for them to organize that domestic liquidity to call on the only digital asset that now has clarity throughout the world. It's XRP, baby. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one.